And yeah, sure enough, like that's what happened. My agent was in contact with Seattle, Green Bay, and then I think the 49ers kind of like near the end of the process. But Seattle was the one that seemed like most willing to take me. And they had told my agent, yeah, we're going to draft him either at the end of the 7th or we're going to pick him up immediately after the draft ends as an undrafted free agent. And yeah, sure enough, 2 minutes after the draft ends, my phone rings. It's my agent. It says, hey, you want to go to, Seahawks training camp? I'm like, yes, of course I want to go to Seahawks training camp. I like the drafting process is generally, if you're drafted in like the 1st through 4th rounds, like you have wiggle room, right? Like you're going to get at least a couple years. 1st and 2nd round, you're going to get at least 3 to 4 years, like because they see you have that much potential, or they think you have that much potential. You got to really flame out to not make it, like as a 1st or 2nd round pick. 3rd or 4th round, you'll get maybe 2 or 3 years, depending on your attitude, depending on how hard you work. But anyone drafted in the 5th round and later, that's more teams being like, okay, we think this guy has potential, but we think someone else might claim him. So we're going to try to just grab him first. And so that's where it becomes really important to understand that like you're competing against your spot, against everyone from that point on. Like even if you're drafted in the 5th round, like you're still competing against the 6th, 7th rounders and the undrafted guys. And when you're an undrafted guy or a late round draft guy, one of the most important things you can do is get on special teams. Like that is how you get on the team, because teams always need special teams players and they need backups. And, they generally have a good idea who their starters are going to be, but they need to fill in the rest of the roster. So if you want to make your NFL team, study up on special teams, find out where you can contribute, and make sure you know your playbook.